Welcome back to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. We have a $410 quarter hunt, all customer wrapped. The bank said they had like another $800 worth, or they had $800 worth. I got another $200 from them. So I'm gonna hunt this and try to pick up more tomorrow and add to this. But right now we have $410. We're gonna be looking for silver, W's, foreigns, proofs, errors, varieties, all kinds of goodies. Let's get into the first roll. I'll bring you in with the first find. See you in hopefully just a second. Working on roll number 2. I have a Dr. Sally Ride under the scope, and we got a strike through. Look at that. Right through here, all the way down this way, back around. That's awesome. It's one of my favorite errors. Look at how deep that is right there. Right in here, this crater. That's sweet. All right, find number 1, Sally Ride strike through. Let's keep it going. Still on roll number 2. And we got Kanaka Ole. Here a clash, there a clash. Clash die for the Kanaka Ole. If I flip it over, you can see remnants of the word Edith. So we have a D, I, T, H right there. There'll be like a unicorn horn on his forehead right there. And then some markings inside the ponytail and just outside the back of the ponytail. Right here and here. So that's unbelievable. We have a die clash and a strike through in the same roll. Take that all day long, every day. Let's keep it going. Just poured out roll number 3, and it looks like we're gonna have a couple foreigns right here. Let's see what we have. All right, I have a Canadian 2000, what does that say, 15? I think that's 2015. And then we have, looks like an Olympic speed skating maybe. Vancouver 2009, or is it 2010? I think it's a 2009. All right, so 2 Canadians. Let's keep it going. I'll be right back. All right, I'm working on roll number 12. I just pulled a Sally Ride to check for a doubling in the earring. And right behind her was a W. I have not checked it. We know it's a 2020 because of the V75 privy right there. Let's see what we have. Hey, we got a new one. Marsh Billings out of Vermont. My favorite state. All right, W on the board. Let's keep it going. Still on roll number 12. And we have a Teddy Roosevelt under the scope. This one's got a lot of doubling. So we got doubling up in here, here, down in here, a little bit here, in there. I'm trying to see if there's doubling on the horse's jaw. I just can't make it out, the shadowing. Looks like there's a little bit. All right, let's keep it going. I'll try to figure out what variety this is, and I will put that right in here. Be right back. Working on roll 13. I have a 2020 Salt River Bay under the scope with a early strike through. So you see the feeder finger lines coming through here, over here, and we have the start of a grease strike. So there's a little bit in here, more so up in here, and a little bit back in that area there. So that's kind of cool. I have found a good one on the reverse here. This is not it, but we'll hold it aside as a find. Let's keep the hunt going. All right, I'm working on roll 14. And look at this. That's a gorgeous looking coin. Now, it could be a W, but looking that nice, I think it's going to be a Denver. So let's check it out. Yeah, as I figured, Denver. I don't know what it is with their strikes, but Denver Mint, their coins, even after years, hold up so much better than all the other mints. All right, the luster on there is insane. Let's keep the hunt going. Be right back. Just poured out roll number 20, and that looks like an old silver. Let's see what we have. $19.51. That looks like a San Francisco. Let me get that under the scope. There we have it. 1951 San Francisco. Silver on the board. Let's keep the hunt going. I'll be right back. Working on roll 22. I have a Salt River Bay under the scope. Philly minted. And we have DDO number 2. You can see how doubled Liberty is. The L isn't so much, when it starts with I and then progressively gets larger. So that's a cool find. I love these. We'll hold this one aside. Let's keep the hunt going. Working on roll number 23. I have a 2015 Homestead under the scope. And we've got doubling here. I want to say it's R3, I think. If it goes from the top down, I believe is how they do it. So that's not bad. It's actually in really good shape. So I might hold this one aside. Let's keep it going. Be right back. Roll number 27. I think we just filled the board. We got a proof. It's a clad proof. But West Virginia, 2005. I don't think my quarter album goes up that high. But I do have a tube of impaired quarter proof quarters. So that's pretty sweet. S minted proof. West Virginia. Put that right over here. So far, proof, silver, and West Point. Let's keep the hunt going. I'll be back with the next find. Working on roll 30. Under the scope, I have a Homestead with doubling in R2. Right here. Who just thought D2 after I said that? This is actually another one in decent condition. This has got some crud on it, but in terms of quality of strike and the wear, it's actually in decent condition. I'll hold it aside. I might not keep it, but it's not bad. All right, let's keep it going. Just poured out roll 31, and it looks like we have our next foreign. It's right here. We have a 10 pence, 2004. All right, let's keep it going. Put that with our other foreigns. I'll be back with the next find. Holy crap, guys and girls. You'll never guess. Well, you might guess because you might see it already. But I just flipped over the back quarter. And we got the blind bat. That's awesome. I have one of these graded that I found years ago. And I never thought I'd find another one. That thing is sick. Holy smokes. Look at that. That's awesome. I'm sorry if you thought I was talking about like a 1965 DDO or something. But I like my eras. I mean, that's an era or a variety as well. I would definitely like to find one of those. But this is awesome. It's actually not in terrible condition. Wow. Surprised. I mean, it could have been in someone's coffee can for a year, 2 years. That's awesome. All right, let's keep it going. Be right back with the next find. Roll 39, and we have a Hawaii State quarter that's counter-stamped quarter notes. I don't know why, but it is quarter notes. So I guess if this was a $quarter and the dollar was considered a note, maybe, I don't know. We get some missing letters here. So this looks like damage, I think. I'm not sure. This is probably from the counter stamp. So the counter stamp would have been right in this area here, in the hair right here, down that way. So I don't know what's going on in the front here, but I'm going to assume it has to do with the counter stamp. So you see it there, and then if I flip it over, we have missing letters. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Give me 1 second. It's very blurry. Hold on. I don't know. We have a counter stamp right here. So I was also thinking of that back quarter just a second ago. This is a back quarter without any damage to the face. Okay? For those of you who don't know, maybe you're new to coin roll hunting, era varieties, but that's what it looks like without any damage. And this is the one that was just found. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of grease built up on the die, and that struck through the design element of the quarter. All right, let's keep her going. Be right back. All right, so right now that's 41 rolls hunted. I have to assess what I have for time on this video because there's way more finds than what I thought we were going to get out of 41 rolls. So this may be the wrap up. I'll have everything aligned on the table here if it is the wrap up. If not, I'll come back with some more coin and we'll keep it going. See you back here in a second. I could have stopped where we just were. I had enough finds, but I wanted to pick up some more of the quarters that they had at this bank. I got another $440 worth. So we're going to hunt it, see if we can't add on to the finds of the first $410. So $850 hunt. Let's see what we can pull out of this one. Be right back. Second roll out of the second batch. We have a Eleanor Roosevelt with some doubling right down here, a little bit up in here, right in here, a little bit right there. Possibly under the weight right. Maybe right here. I'm not exactly sure if that's doubling or not. All right, let's keep it going. Be right back. I'm on the 11th roll of box 2, and I have a Fort McHenry under the scope, and I think, I'm not 100% positive, I haven't looked this up yet, but I think this is a DDR. I think there's doubling here, up in the windows, up here. I think this is a DDR. And if I'm right, I will post my finding right here. And we'll see what happens. All right, let's keep it going. Still on roll 11, we have a Weir Farm with the broken branch right here. That's not supposed to be there. Maybe we'll send this one off to Brad. What do you think, buddy? I'll try to look for one like this with the walnut on the elbow. All right, let's keep it going. Roll 17 of box number 2. We have a Homestead under the scope. We have a little bit of, I dropped my screwdriver, snow on the roof here, snow on the roof right there, snow on the window. We have a die chip in the ear of corn right there. I think there's a little bit of window doubling right here. Usually die chip. Yeah, there's another die chip in the corn right there. No leaky bucket. Little die chip right here. All right, let's keep it going. Roll number 28 of box 2. And we have an NIFC. I don't think this is a proof. Yeah, no, this is a business collector's strike. All right. George Rogers Clark, 2017. It has seen better days, but we have an S-mint, low mintage. Very cool. Let's keep the hunt going. I'll be back with the next find. On roll 35, I have a Homestead under the scope. We have doubling in L2 right here. And we also have a leaky bucket. So we have a die chip right under the bucket that kind of looks like a puddle of water built up under the bucket there. So I'll look up this variety, hopefully, if I remember, and I'll put the variety number right underneath. Just started into roll number 36, and look at this blazer. We have a 2020 WV75. Look at that. Weir Farm. Sweet. That's a nice one. All right. Let's keep going with the hunt. Bring you back with the next find. Still roll 36. I have a Philly Weir Farm with a broken branch and a little bit of a die break on his elbow. That looks more like an almond instead of a walnut. All right. This one's in really nice shape though, so Maybe I'll send this one to you, Brad. Let's keep it going. We'll see what else we can find. Roll 38. Homestead. DDR. Attribution. All right, I'm on the second coin for roll 41, which is a Homestead. And I don't know if this is doubling. That looks like doubling. I'm not sure I've ever seen this one, though. So it looks like something right in here in L3. So I will definitely have to look this one up. There's nothing else going on with it. No other snow on the roof. No leaky bucket. I didn't see if there's any dyed chips around here. I don't see much. But I'll look it up, see if I can't find something. If I remember, we'll put the variety right underneath. Keep it going. All right, that hunt is finished. Finito. $850 later. Here's our finds. That was an awesome hunt. That was probably one of my favorite quarter hunts, aside from finding like rolls of silver. That was probably unbeatable. Let's go through these finds. I had 14 pictured rocks out of Philly. The ones on the left are more circulated. The ones on the right are a little bit more uncirculated. So I'm going to probably at least keep one of those. We have our foreigns. We have our 10 pence 2004. We had our 2015 Canadian and our 2009 Canadian Olympic. And a couple of low mintage coins and a 2012 Chaco Culture and two 2012 Acadias. I kept one nice Philadelphia Bicentennial. We have our quarter notes counter stamped quarter. We had some really nice lower mintage coins. A couple of 2010 Hot Springs, a couple of 2010 Yellowstones. Then I had some really nice National Park quarters. I think I had 3 American Samoas and 1 AMP that I held aside. And then our errors and varieties. We have our Kanaka Ole Clash, Sally Ride, Strike Through in the Ponytail, our DDR Roosevelt, Minor Strike Through on the reverse, Salt River Bay, DDO number 2, I believe, potential DDR on Eleanor Roosevelt, also a potential DDR on Fort McHenry, a bunch of broken branches for Weir Farm, and we have some snow on the roof, leaky buckets, and double window panes for the homesteads. My favorite find is the blind bat. So most of you don't know, I started coin roll hunting probably the end of 2019, and then 2020 rolled along, and this quarter was really what got me into error hunting. I ended up finding, I don't know, this is probably my 6th one. I made a lot of money on these. I think I sold one for $500 when it first came to, not when it first came out, but when it was first discovered and people were they really wanted them. That's how I got into not coin roll hunting, but hunting for varieties. So this particular era has a special place for me. After this one was, I think the next best one was Burning Building. But I think I'm going to keep this one. I don't think I'm going to sell it. I do have one graded at an MS65 that I found coin roll hunting. And we have our Clad Proof. We did get a silver, a 1951 S, if I remember correctly. Yep. We got a NIFC S minted. here. George Rogers Clark. And 2 W's. And this one here is in amazing condition. For 4 years later, this thing looks like it just popped out of a roll. That thing's awesome. All right, that does it for this hunt. This is going to be a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stuck around to the end, you're awesome. If you enjoyed this hunt and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers, all of my viewers. Please hit that like button. If you're watching the video, it's right below the video. Just hit that thumbs up. And that's it. On to the next hunt. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.